There's a man in San Francisco who hasn't written a sentence from scratch in 2 years. Not an email, not a text, not a birthday card to his mother. Everything goes through AI first. He prompts, it writes. He edits, he sends. He's faster than he's ever been. His output has tripled. His boss calls him a productivity machine. Last month, at his daughter's school play, she asked him to write something in her autograph book. Something from him, not from a tool, just a few words from her father. He stared at the blank page for 4 minutes. Then he pulled out his phone. This isn't a story about a weak man. This is a story about what happens to all of us when we let a machine do the work that was keeping us human. And it's happening faster than anyone predicted. Because AI isn't dangerous because it's powerful. AI is dangerous because it's easy. And humans have always been catastrophically bad at resisting easy things. There's a single practice, buried in ancient wisdom, confirmed by modern neuroscience, that can protect your brain from this erosion. I'll show you what it is at the end. But first, you need to see what's actually disappearing inside your skull. Because by the time you notice it's gone, it's already too late to get it back. Before we talk about artificial intelligence, we need to talk about the original intelligence. Yours. Your body is running the most sophisticated technology on Earth. Not metaphorically, literally. Your prefrontal cortex simulates futures before they happen, a prediction engine more flexible than any model OpenAI has shipped. Your nervous system processes 11 million bits of sensory data per second. Your immune system identifies and neutralizes threats autonomously in real time without you asking. Your brain physically rewires itself based on experience. Neuroplasticity, the most advanced learning algorithm in existence. And then there's the thing no AI has, and no AI will have. A life. A body. Skin that remembers touch. A gut that knows before the mind decides. A heart that breaks and heals and breaks again and still keeps beating. The Stoics understood this. Marcus Aurelius wrote from a military tent during plague and war. You have power over your mind, not outside events. He wasn't being poetic. He was describing the most powerful technology available to a human. Internal mastery. The Taoists mapped it as qi, energy flowing through the body as the foundation of all power. Not metaphor, architecture. Buddhist Vipassana practice trained direct perception through bodily sensation. Insight not from thinking, but from feeling. Shaolin monks spent decades forging mind, body, and spirit into one integrated system. Kung Fu literally translates to skill through effort, not skill through shortcuts. Different cultures, different centuries, different languages. Same conclusion. The greatest technology is inside you, not outside you. But here's what's happening right now, in real time, to billions of people simultaneously. We're trading that embodied intelligence for convenience. And every trade has a cost that doesn't show up on the receipt. Cognitive scientists have a clinical term for what we're doing. They call it offloading, delegating mental work to external systems. Maps replace navigation, notes replace memory, photos replace presence. AI replaces thinking. It sounds harmless. It sounds like progress. Here's what the research actually shows. And I need you to pay attention to this part, because it's the thing that changed how I think about every tool I use. London taxi drivers must memorize 25,000 streets to earn their license. Neuroscientists studied their brains and found something extraordinary. Their hippocampus, the brain's memory center, was physically larger than average. Not more active, physically larger. The tissue grew. New neurons formed. The architecture expanded to meet the demand. Then they studied people who used GPS for every trip. Their hippocampus shrank. Not became less active, shrank. The neurons pruned. The structure atrophied. The capacity, the biological hardware of spatial memory, degraded. This is the principle that changes everything. Your brain doesn't maintain what it doesn't use. It's not lazy. It's efficient. If you stop asking it to do something, it reallocates those resources. The capacity doesn't wait for you. It disappears. And GPS is just the beginning. When algorithms choose what you watch, eat, read, buy, listen to, and date, Stanford research shows your autonomous decision-making ability drops by up to 40%. Your taste isn't yours anymore. It's curated. You're not choosing. You're selecting from a pre-filtered reality that was designed to keep you inside it. When AI writes for you, emails, reports, posts, messages, MIT's Media Lab found that people produce more content, but generate fewer original ideas over time. The output increases. The source dries up. You become a consumer of novelty instead of a generator of meaning. And here's the one nobody wants to hear. Psychiatrist Viktor Frankl survived Auschwitz. He wrote one sentence that explains everything about human capacity. What is to give light must endure burning. AI gives you the light without the burning, the result without the struggle, the answer without the question. But the burning is where humans are forged. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to grow, adapt, rewire, is triggered by challenge, not by comfort, not by ease, by friction. When AI removes all friction, it removes the mechanism of growth itself. The Stoics practiced voluntary discomfort. Seneca took cold baths. Marcus Aurelius slept on hard ground, not as punishment, but as training. The Shaolin spent years on a single form, not because they were slow learners, because mastery requires the repetition that machines now skip for us. Every shortcut you take isn't just saving time. It's amputating a part of yourself you won't notice is gone until you need it and reach for it and find nothing there. So here's the question that matters. Not should we use AI? That ship has sailed. The question is, where is the line between a tool that amplifies you and a tool that replaces you? Because right now, most people don't know they've crossed it. The Taoists warned about this 2,500 years ago. Lao Tse wrote, "To know and not to do is not yet to know." AI gives us knowledge without action, information without integration, the feeling of understanding without the embodied experience of learning. Buddhism warns against constructed identity, the ego built from performance rather than presence. AI generates exactly this, a curated self for metrics and validation. Your LinkedIn isn't you. Your AI-polished emails aren't you. The version of yourself that a machine optimized for engagement is not you. Stoicism warns about surrendering agency to external forces. Marcus Aurelius, what's outside your control isn't yours. AI is the most powerful external force humans have ever created, and we're handing it our thoughts, our attention, our creativity, our memory,
The things the Stoics would say are the only things that are actually ours. The Shaolin teach, without discipline, power makes you soft. We're becoming capable on the outside and hollow on the inside. But this isn't inevitable, it's a choice. And the choice has a structure. Here's the principle. One sentence. Everything that follows comes from this. AI should be your exoskeleton, not your skeleton. It should amplify what you already are, not replace what you haven't bothered to build.
Let AI handle output, but you generate the input. This is the most important sentence in this video. Creativity happens during slow, wandering thought. The default mode network activates during rest, boredom, daydreaming. That's where insights are born, not in the prompt, in the silence before the prompt. If you skip the silence, you skip the source. Use AI to execute, protect the space where ideas are born. Those are two different activities, and they require two different states of mind. Don't let the machine into both. Ask AI to stretch you, not relieve you. Not, make this simpler. Instead, challenge this. Give me counterpoints. What am I missing? Where is my thinking lazy? The Stoics called this elenchus, Socratic questioning designed to strengthen reasoning, not bypass it. AI should be your sparring partner. The moment it becomes your babysitter, you've crossed the line. Keep one domain sacredly human. Choose one craft you build without shortcuts. Writing by hand, drawing, movement practice, martial arts, music, cooking. Anything embodied. Anything where friction shapes you. The Shaolin have a saying, train one thing 10,000 times, not 10,000 things once. Mastery of a single embodied skill is the firewall between amplified and hollow. It's the thing that keeps the core intact while the tools evolve around you. And the practice that ties it all together, the one I promised at the beginning, is the simplest and the most counterintuitive. Practice cognitive fitness the way you practice physical fitness, daily, non-negotiable. Memorize something, a poem, a phone number, a route through your city. Write by hand. It activates neural pathways typing doesn't touch. Navigate without GPS, even once a week, even a route you know. Read slowly, not skimming, not scanning, but the kind of reading where you forget what century you're in. Solve a problem before asking AI, even if it takes longer, even if the answer is worse. The answer isn't the point. The process is. The Taoists called this yang sheng, nourishing life. Not optimization, not peak performance, maintenance. The quiet, daily act of keeping the system alive. This isn't nostalgia for a pre-digital world. This is survival strategy for a post-digital one. The future won't belong to people who use AI the most. It will belong to people who remain whole while using it. People who let AI accelerate them, but not hollow them. Who let AI inform them, but not define them. Who let AI support them, but not replace them. The next evolution isn't digital, it's integrated. A human who can use every tool available and still think, feel, create, remember, and connect without one. Greg Braden said it clearly. AI won't kill human potential. Humans surrendering their potential to AI will. So don't surrender. Use AI, but build yourself. Because the strongest version of you isn't the one with the best technology. It's the one who never forgot. You were the first technology, and you're still the most powerful one. Which rule hit hardest? Drop it in the comments. I read every one. Subscribe for more on staying human in a digital world. And remember, the future doesn't need you to be smarter. It needs you to stay whole.